Alright, so the Microsoft show just ended. It's time to give a quick recap, little review of the show. So, show opens up. Todd Howard, man of the hour, the man who has a lot of money in his pockets after that Bethesda acquisition from Microsoft, opened up saying, yeah, we're with Microsoft now. I got some money. I can finally afford that Tesla I own. I can pay it off in full. We finally got to see Starfield. Not too much really to say. They showed just kind of some in-engine shots of it. The only question I really have is this still running on the same engine that Fallout 4 was on, Fallout 3, and like everything? The thing I've been wanting them to do is finally use a new engine, because that engine is showing its age. It's old. But they're probably saving that for Elder Scrolls 6. It's why we're not going to see that game until like 2025. But you know what? Like, concept-wise, like, from what I can at least grasp, Starfield seems like it could be interesting. It looks like it's a different foray into what they've usually been doing. So, I'm going to keep my eye on that one. Like, we have the release date. It's November 11th, 2022. So, we got a year or so. A year and some change. So, it'll be pretty nice. They also came out after this, said that, a lot of Fallout games are coming to Game Pass. All of them. And then went into a pretty extended look into Stalker 2. This game's looking really good. This is looking like a really good game. I want to get this. I'm curious. I think this is going to be on everything. It's going to be on PS5 as well. It's going to also be on PC because, the Xbox thing, everything's going to PC as well. But no, it looks really good. Gameplay looks nice. Lighting is really good. Graphically looks nice too. I do love frame rate 60. I'm loving that. A lot of the games in this conference I saw running at 60. I'm loving this push of frame rate now. It's beautiful. I'll play 30. I have no issue with 30. But if a game can run at 60 with no issues, you know what? I'm going to play in 60. And they went to some other stuff too. Like, it was a pretty extended look into Stalker. I will say that. Sea of Thieves is getting a brand new expansion coming next month, I believe. It is a Pirates of the Caribbean expansion. I think it's Sea of Thieves Pirates Life for me. Looks good. I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but I might check this out, honestly. I'm like, you know what? It seems like it's a pretty nice little expansion. So Sea of Thieves got some stuff. We didn't see anything on the new Rare property, though. Like, they did show that they were working on new IP last year. We didn't see anything of that, so that's probably way later down. But we also got the sick announcement, a Game Pass. All the Yakuza games are now on Game Pass, including Like a Dragon, which I want to play so bad, but I'm only on Yakuza 0. I beat Kiwami 2 months ago, but it's like, well, I'm on 0. I still got 2, 3, and all of them, so it's going to be a long time before I even get to Like a Dragon. But you know what? When I get there, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready. This game looks sick. Finally saw some Battlefield 2045 gameplay. This is the first I've seen of it. I actually never got around to see that trailer that everyone was hyping about. But, looks fine. Looks like Battlefield, I'd say. About much I can say on it. I still am not really feeling the multiplayer only aspect. Like, I don't want to spend $70 on a multiplayer only game. So, I don't know. It looks cool. Like, I think their little take on the Battle Royale thing looks nice with the tornado and that. But, it's not really much for me to say. Oh, yeah, 12 days. The game, 12 minutes. The game they showed 2 years ago. They've been showing it slowly over time. The game that takes kind of place in 12 minutes, and there's a lot of different ways to go about it. That finally has a release date. Looks good. I still want to check this game out. Now that I have the PC, I can play this. So, yeah, August, I'm there for 12 days. I'm there. But the biggest announcement for me at the show and why I'm playing this music, Psychonauts 2. I love Psychonauts 1. It is a fantastic game. I love it to death. And we finally have a release date for this game. This game is finally coming out. It's coming out. Oh, I missed it. No, wait a sec. See, like I said in the last recap, it's a little bootleg, but you know what you're expecting when you come here. It's gonna be a little jank. August 25th. I'm there. I am there day one. I say what you will about Tim Schafer and all that, but listen, Psychonauts, I have to play it. I've been waiting so long on it. Oh yeah, and so Pete Hines came out, started moving into Bethesda. Doom's gonna have an update for Xbox Series X soon. It's gonna be 60 frames per second. Fallout 76, we're gonna be getting some new expansions for that game for those who still play Fallout 76. I will say I do commend them. They are still supporting 76. You know, some developers would just give up after it fails and not do anything else, but they stuck through. They stuck through and kept adding stuff to the game and doing it, so I will give them that. So yeah, 76 getting a bunch of expansions. Elder Scrolls Online, obviously, it's a big moneymaker for them. It's a big game. A lot of people love it. That's getting a new expansion. I didn't realize how much expensive it was for a year. A year of Elder Scrolls Online is like $140. It's expensive. So, I don't know. We also got this Party Animals game, which I feel like I've seen this game before. I just can't remember what the original name was. But it's like you play as like 4 little blobs or more, and you fight, and you can throw people off. Either it's a spiritual successor or whatever, but Party Animals game, it was a game. I think it's coming out soon too. Hades is coming to Xbox as well, coming in August. Hades is a game I still want to check out, so I need to get on that soon. And they showed off this other small little game. I don't really know like what the full gameplay is going to be on that. Like I know this is in gameplay, but I don't know too much of how it's going to play. But you know, it seems fine. I think they're going to show the title in a second. In a second, they're gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, are they gonna show it now? Somerville, yeah, Somerville. So that's another game they're showing. 2022, we got a bit. Then they went into Halo Infinite, showed that hey, this game is still here. Multiplayer is gonna be free to play. There's gonna be the campaign. Showed a little bit of an extended cutscene, story stuff. It's Halo. Then went into like multiplayer. Multiplayer looks good. I'm hoping it's good. You know, Halo multiplayer used to throw down back in the day. Like Halo 1 to 3, like that multiplayer was some of the best. So I'd like to hope this is on the same level. It's seeming pretty close though. Like it seemed like this one is going more for just like the fun and kind of wackier aspects. Because I know Halo 5 Guardians, they're really trying to go for like esports and like take it really serious. And it's like, nah, give me the goofy stuff. Like I want to do this. Like that. I was just like, all right, that's pretty cool. I want to do that. And then they showed off the sickest helmet, and I'm just like, all right, where can I buy this at? Where's that? The Shogun helmet. Like, I want this so bad. This helmet looks so dope. But knowing them, they're going to be like, it's a day one pre-order buy. And it's like, But Halo Infinite, it's coming. Holiday 2021, so probably November, so it's coming soon. And we also got to see the Diablo 2 remasters, Diablo 2 Resurrection. Looks good. I think it's gonna be coming to everything. I don't know. I probably would play this on PC though. It just would feel right to play Diablo 2 on a PC. But yeah, Diablo 2, it's back again. And then there's this game, too. I don't really know what to say. This trailer was really short. A Plague Tale Requiem. I think there was a Plague Tale original. I think this is a sequel. But, there's that game. We also got another look at Far Cry 6. This game has somehow managed to get into every single show I've watched. It was in the Summer Game Fest. It was in Ubisoft. And it was in this, too. So they really want to sell this game. They really want people to get this one. Is that, like I said, it was extended look. We also got a Slime Rancher 2. For those who played the first one, it's back again. I never played it, so I have nothing really much to say on it. It's Slime Rancher. And then we got this snowboarding game, which I was like, you know, it looks pretty cool. You know, I loved SSX. That was a great series. We're never going to see that again because EA. But, you know, I'd take a spiritual successor. Like, I'd be down with that. Looks good, too. Then this, I forgot this one. This is like this weird game with like robots and mannequins. It seemed all right. Like a little middle of the line game. What's the name? Atomic Heart, yeah. So the name was Atomic Heart in that one. Like I said, bootleg stream. And this one, I think this was called Red Light. This actually looked pretty cool. I really liked the art style. It kind of has that 3D like environment while putting in the pixel sprites in there. Like it has a really cool like look to it. Oh no, it's replaced. But no, that was an interesting one too. Then moved into the Bugs Life game. Well, that's what I call it. It's this Bugs Life game. It's getting an expansion pretty soon. I think they're going to show the name in a second. Grounded, yeah. So Bugs Life game is getting an expansion. The Shroom and Doom update. Among Us is on Xbox. It's late, but it's on Xbox. It's finally there. For those who want to play it. And of course, we got to have our anime game. Eldian Chronicles. But this looks good though. Like this kind of has that same art style as Octopath Traveler. And I've been seeing a lot of games have this style, and it's like, you know what, keep it going because it looks cool. Like just like the 3D background and like the sprite art, like it looks cool. So just keep it. I like this style. So that was a cool one. They had a little bit of everything in this show. Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires, you know, it's a cool series. I haven't played too much of it. I remember playing Age of Empires 2 for a little bit back in the day, but no, pretty nice. Pretty nice little announcement. This announcement, which at first, like the announcer, I was like, what's this, the Fable guy? I almost thought it was Fable for a second. Then it's like, no, it's not. They're showing guns and all this. But surprisingly, it turned out to be an Outer Worlds. I said Outer, got all confused. Outer Worlds sequel. So that should be pretty nice. You know, I haven't got around to Outer Worlds, but what I have seen of it, it looks good. And it's from the people who made Fallout New Vegas, so I know it's a good game. I know it's a good game just off that alone. And Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's coming to Xbox Series X, coming to Xbox One finally. And you know, don't worry for you movie fans, you movie buffs out there. We're getting Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick is coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. All you cruise heads out there, you're gonna get what you want. You're getting Tom Cruise. He's gonna be in the game. Maybe not, but Top Gun in Microsoft Flight. Then they went into, I believe this is Forza Horizon. Yeah, they went into a really extended look at Forza Horizon, and it was a really ridiculous look. Like, the guy, because the game takes place in Mexico, and the guy presenting it kept being like, yeah, the Mexico land, the Mexico City. And at one point, this dude was like, we recreated the Mexican skies. It's like, Mexican skies? You mean you recreated just the sky of it? Like, what's Mexican skies? Like, I was watching, I was like kind of flabbergasted. I was like, you mean a sky? Like, but it was a ridiculous segment. It went on really long. It's Forza, you know what to expect. It's racing. It's got this thing. Then Phil Spencer came out and said, you know, that's pretty much the end of the show. We got a lot coming next year. And then revealed that Arcane Studios has a new game that's coming to Xbox. It's going to be a single player and then also a co-op multiplayer shooter. It's a cinematic trailer. I can't really deduce much from it. The game's going to come at some point. It ended off on a terrible joke and like killed it. And that was pretty much the show right there. They did a sizzle reel. But no, that was pretty much the show. Like I said during the reaction, I give it like a low B. It's definitely the strongest showing of E3 so far. There actually were some really good games they showed off. So, No, it's pretty good. I'm excited for Psychonauts 2. I think Stalker 2 looks really good. Halo Infinite, at least the multiplayer looks nice. And, Microsoft's got a pretty strong 2022 so far. They got a good lineup coming. But, yeah, that's going to be it from me here on this one. Hope this recap helped my little review as well on it. Next up is Square Enix, which, you know what? It's going to should be an interesting one. So, I'm going to call up there. And, let's go watch Square. Listen, be there or be square. Ugh.